Hello guys, Hazuchio here. What I've been noticing a lot recently in Apex Arena is a lot of people have been playing with Florentia here. And she is really good, so she's starting to be usable at 5 stars, where she enters the battle with 4 stacks of battle strategy. At 6 stars, you enter the battle with 5 stacks of battle strategy. And these battle strategies allows you to change the tides of battle. So what happens is you can first heal or like do anything, like heal your unit here, and then you get an extra action here where you can spend your battle strategies on one of these additional skills. So the first one just heals up your whatever your target's troops by 70% and increase their soldiers' attack by 10%. So usually you're not going to be using this. And the most important, I will say the most versatile one is Rush, where you're going to spend 2 of them to increase the mobility of one friendly unit that has a base mobility that is less than 5 up to 5. So what this means is you're going to increase a base 3 move unit, give them 2 additional moves. So it's like giving stuff like Zerda or Bozel or Juggler a breeze proc at will. And plus 2 mobility on these units is very strong. So we just cast it on the Zerda here. You can see that Zerda initially can move 3 plus 4 from her talent and then plus 2 more. So this is as if you just applied Zerda with a breeze. And now she can move more blocks than before. So that's one very obvious way of using that. And the third skill here is Sudden Strike, which allows you to act again any unit. And all 3 of these abilities have a range of 4, so that's something to keep in mind when you're moving the Florentia. And as you know, Act Again is very strong, usually as player 2. Also use them as player 1. Just as player 2, you get to usually double move a unit before your opponent has any chance to react. So this is very strong as player 2, and there's a lot of Act Again plays you can make with it. Right now, the most meta healers I would say would be Rosencio, Liana for her Act Again, and Florentia because of her also being able to act again. So there's all of that. Next, you can get battle strategies in a number of ways. At 5 stars, you enter the battle with 4 battle strategies. All you have to do is cast your 3C ability. It doesn't even have to hit anything. You just get 1 battle strategy back. So it doesn't matter if you're hitting allies or enemies or even nothing at all. You're going to get that +1. So at 5 stars, if you want that Act Again on turn 1, you can cast 3C and Act Again immediately. The other thing you can do is give her a faction buff. Now she can be faction buffed by Empire, like Rosencio faction buff, or she is also part of strategy and reincarnation. And reincarnation is going to be relevant later on when we get Hilda. And there's not going to be much chances for her to get a strategy faction buff. Right now, the most common ones that you can get are from Empire, like Rosencio or like Leon. So you can do that, and then at the end of the turn, you're going to get +2 additional battle strategies. That means not now. So if you're trying to act again with 4 battle strategies without using this, you can't. So let's just show you like now. You take the action, and now you don't get any additional battle strategies right now. And then only after taking some sort of action here do you get that +2. So now it goes up to 7. So those are really the most important things you have to know about Florentia for PvP. Just knowing that she can rush, so she can give usually +2 mobility to these 3 base movement units like Zerda, Juggler. You can also do some cool things with her 3C and act again. Let's say you're player 2, you're trying to attack into your opponent's Juggler. You can go in, cast this 3C, and then it's going to break your opponent's Juggler's last rites. Then you do that, and then you're going to act again. So let's say you hit this Juggler, break their last rites, and then you act again. Let's say this is a Yusuke, and then you're ready to go in and punch the Juggler. So you can do that. So that's a combo you can do. And you have to also note that this 3C ability have a range of 6. Usually these line AoEs have a range of 5, but this 6 range makes this a lot more versatile. So you can hit more units than what you expect normally. And because of this range, you usually want to run Florentia with Clock. So in case you hit an opponent, there's that 30% chance of clocking, and then you're being able to use it again next turn. Alright, maybe I'll show you how to build her. Let's see Florentia here. So standard stuff, we have int, health, some defense. You can go magic defense if you like. She has some very good troops like Sky Archers being able to fly, or Forest Priests if you want to just dispel. And then here you can be a lot more flexible on what you want to bring. Like you want to go Holy Ring, prevent silences, or you can go like Meditation Ring, or even Bracer if you like. A lot of things you can do here. But usually you want to go Clock just because of her 3C. You can clock this 3C and use this over and over again. You don't even have to worry about what 3C does or any of her other skills does. She's like pretty versatile just because of being able to rush. As player 1, the rush is especially good because you can rush your Juggler and jump in either turn 1 or turn 2. Or as player 2, you can use act again and get that second action. So overall, Florentia is quite amazing as a very strong support. Alright, well, this is all for now. I'll see you guys next time.